Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Blackwell Convergence. Alright, let's visit Roosevelt Island.
Here we are.
And it's always raining.
I don't see any ghosts. You sense anything?
Nope, seems clean to me.
Really? You sure?
I said there's nothing here. Well, no ghosts anyway.
Nice view.
I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument.
Alright, I guess we'll have to go
It's a
in then.
lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here. It's a lighthouse. Don't know who
Yes, I know. Go inside the
it's a
lighthouse.
lighthouse. Don't know,
Really?
don't know who it's for.
Nothing. Apparently we can't go in. Alright. So maybe we need to go to the Mineta. Since he said he's drinking, that makes sense. But I also want to go check the foundation really fast, so I'll do that first. Go and oogle it. Or ogle it. I'm not sure what it was called. Oogle. Ogle is a bit different. Meltzer. There we go. With an address. Cool.
Alright.
Let's see if Nisant is there.
Nishanti isn't home.
Where the hell is he lately? Always out. Yeah, we'll go to the Mineta first. Yep, there we go. There's obviously some connection with this guy. For sure.
Claude?
Rosa Blackwell, the writer. Come on over. Have a drink.
You remember me?
Who could forget someone who could down 3 glasses of claret in half an hour?
Bit early to be drinking.
Says the woman who had to be carried home the other night by an old Indian lady. My opening is tonight, and I intend to be well and truly plastered. It's the only way I'll be able to bear it.
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I'd love to, but I'm not drunk enough.
I really like that painting of yours, The Dark Lady.
My paintings aren't meant to be liked. They are meant to be understood. But nobody does. I feel like Joe Gould sometimes.
Foreshadowing.
I'd really like to know more about The Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
Maybe we need to come back later.
What do you think of the Park Gallery?
It's alright, I guess. I don't know what Josie sees in my stuff. She doesn't understand it at all.
She likes it enough to risk her money on it.
Liking it isn't the same as understanding it. Still, Josie's been good to me. How could I say no?
Keep saying that about understanding.
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know.
You come here.
Enough.
You know about Joe Gould.
Sure I do. He was one of the city's last geniuses. Or maybe he was just nuts, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts too. Either way, he's famous now, thanks to Joseph Mitchell.
Uh-huh.
Just say Joseph Mitchell?
Maybe that's how he died, by the Countess. That's why they are connected. I'm pretty sure he was somehow occupying Frank as a ghost.
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
Another of the city's great geniuses. Gone. He could talk to you for 5 minutes and then write a biography that made you seem like the most fascinating person alive.
They wouldn't be alive for long.
But then he stopped writing. Nobody knows why, at least not for sure. He published a book about Joe Gould, and then poof, no more writing. He went to his office at the New Yorker every day for 30 years, but never wrote a single word.
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
What's to say? He wrote a book about Joe Gould and then stopped writing for the rest of his life.
So, he wrote a book about Joe Gould, alright?
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Those are the guys who are funding Josie's gallery?
Yeah.
You'd have to talk to Josie about them. I just throw colors at a canvas.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
He was a genius, really. No matter what anybody else says, he paid attention to the world. Actually talked to people. And he wrote it all down. Every last word.
Why?
He was trying to find the connections that bring everyone and everything together, simply by observing and cataloging everything he saw. He called it the oral history. Nowadays, you'd call it blogging.
And that made him a genius?
Think about it. After Joseph Mitchell wrote Gould's biography, Mitchell never wrote again. No other subject could be as satisfying.
Gould was that interesting.
It was said that the city's unconscious was trying to speak through Joe Gould. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. But to even attempt such a thing, I call that genius.
I need to find the book.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
This city won't see the likes of him again, I'll tell you that much.
Alright.
You come here often?
Enough.
I want to ask twice about everything because sometimes I have more dialogue.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
He died a few months ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Never saw his work. Don't go to the movies much.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
She was at the gallery the other night, yeah?
Uh-huh.
She told me my work was awful. I liked her.
She insulted your work, but you liked her.
Sure, she was honest. She didn't pretend to be awed by it like all the other phonies do.
Do you know Monique?
She was at...
Uh-huh.
She told...
She
Okay,
Sure.
nothing else.
Bye, Claude.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get him drunk. Or I need to
Hi
come
there.
back later.
Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
A lot of dialogue. Alright, you are not helpful at all.
It's a portrait of...
Nothing new.
He's so hammered he doesn't notice. Wow. If I still had a nose, I could smell the whiskey from here. Apparently this guy is Joe Gould. Looks half crazed, whoever he is. Years ago, I could tell you those days.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks capable enough. I wonder how strong his martinis are.
Alright, I don't think I can do anything else here right now anyway. We'll go visit the foundation. Actually, but I can check this thing. I did Google him. Right. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright, let's go visit the foundation. It's probably made by the fund or something.
Yes.
Hi, is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Hmm? Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office. So, I'm Paul Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
A pleasure. So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm sort of freelance.
Struggling, eh? Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right, we're into private investments. We grant risk-free capital to struggling businesses.
You really just give away money?
No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
Alright.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
We're both rooting for her, right, Charlie?
Sure.
Josie Park told me
You know
she's.
Nothing new?
Sure.
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique. Oh, yes. She's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
I wonder if they killed him for the money or it's something else.
Do you know anything?
Nothing new. Okay.
Have you ever been to a bar called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No.
Tell me more about the foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits.
Kickstart.
If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
How do you actually do that?
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their hand out, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they are worth the risk. You wouldn't believe some of the bums we get in here.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea.
Right.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend.
You used
How
to work
about
there.
that?
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of...
Hey,
Every-
a living...
I think that's it.
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going. What do you expect us to do? Give
Well, let's
back
hope
the
Paul
money?
doesn't die.
We're a private foundation. Money has to come in
Claude.
order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing. But I don't see what it has to do with us.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too.
Isn't everybody?
B-mail. I want to check the painting,
Did
but
you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck.
Hmm?
Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie, come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
uh-huh.
Can't do anything with...
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Yes, I know. I understand
Of
what
course
to
it's
do.
safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
These things are.
Righty.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo.
Oh, I've got the Tomo
Who the
too.
heck is Tomo?
just delete them, Paul.
Is that battery parked down there? Man, it's changed a ton since my day.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Aha.
Only if they
More
have your
hints.
password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
These things.
Can you
he
see the
seems
password?
pretty hard. Either Paul likes to play, or he wants people to think he does.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the... It does the...
Yeah.
Modern art job. I don't get it. What the heck is that thing? Probably one of those computer things Red's always playing with.
Hey Charlie, is this wireless internet?
Yes,
Of course
go,
it's-
use
I
it.
won't then.
Give it a rest.
I've got no idea what this thing is.
Hey, my internet just went down. Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
He seems pretty.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey Charlie, what's that B-mail password
There we go.
again?
Don't you remember anything? It's tennis 53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone
Then
might
it's
find it.
53.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
And we have his card,
What's the
so
problem?
I'm getting
Just...
it should be good to go. Awesome. That was an interesting puzzle. Well, it's not really hard, but interesting nonetheless. Alright, let's see. Paul M at bmail.com. Cool.
I don't.
Alright, from Josie Park. Everything is doing great. Our new artist is fantastic. The opening is tomorrow. You will come, won't you? Okay. Paul, I'm going to be out of the office next week to meet with Charming Widow. With a Charming Widow. I'm not sure what will be useful, so let me just write that down. Check my email. How do you human you don't remember my password? Apparently specifically so both you and I will remember it. What the hell does that mean? It's the same with tennis. Charles Melster, okay. Okay. That silly name you called me when we were kids. I want to find out it's not Tennis 53. Okay. Charming Widow. No. Alright.
Hey, are you done with that thing? It's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
I guess we'll do that tomorrow then. In the next episode. Cool. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to. And I will see you next time with more Blackwell Convergence.